Every financial story teaches something. Today's story begins with Angela Reyes. Angela got a text one afternoon that looked exactly like the fraud alerts her bank had sent before. A suspicious charge, a link to confirm whether it was really her. She didn't click the link. She'd learned that much already. But a few minutes later, her phone rang, and the caller ID showed her bank's name. Angela worked in an office where she handled other people's paperwork all day, and she was used to sounding calm under pressure. The man on the phone sounded exactly the same way. Calm, professional, walking her through what he said was a fraud attempt on her checking account. He told her the safest thing to do was move her money into a temporary holding account until the fraud team could investigate, not to someone else. To herself, using Zelle, so the money would stay entirely in her own name the whole time. That detail was what made Angela comfortable enough to keep listening. And that's worth pausing on, because it's the exact detail this entire scam is built around. No bank will ever ask you to send money to yourself using Zelle to protect it. It sounds safer than sending money to a stranger, because it's your name on both ends of the transaction. But that's precisely why it works. It removes the one instinct that usually stops people, the fear of sending money to someone they don't know. Angela didn't know that yet. She followed the instructions, entering a one-time code the caller said would confirm the transfer was really going to her own account. What that code actually did was link the caller's contact information to Angela's Zelle profile, just long enough to redirect the payment. When Angela hit send, believing she was moving $400 into her own temporary account, the money went to an account the caller controlled instead. She didn't realize anything was wrong until she checked her balance the next morning and the money hadn't come back. Angela called her bank directly, using the number on the back of her card, not the one that had called her. The representative confirmed what she was starting to suspect. No fraud investigation had ever been opened, and no employee had called her the day before. Because Zelle transfers move instantly and are treated like cash, her bank could open a claim, but recovering the money wasn't guaranteed. What Angela learned afterward was simple, and she said she wished someone had told her sooner. Any request to send money to yourself to keep it safe is not protection. It's the mechanism of the scam itself. She reported the call to her bank's fraud department and filed a report with the FTC. The instinct to trust a transfer because your own name is on it turns out to be exactly what scammers are counting on. Financial protection rarely begins with money. It begins with knowledge. I'm Daniel Brooks. This is American Financial Stories. Knowledge is your first line of financial protection.